Welcome back, YouTube. General Soul back with Star Ocean, first departure R, and it is time to end the game. We have to beat Revorse twice in two different playthroughs for the two different endings we need to get.
Oh, I didn't expect the Alliance's dogs to make it this far.
GA Revorse, you're going to stop hurting people starting right now.
I am merely trying to fulfill the ardent wish of every man, woman, and child on Fargate. The Mua who were snatched away from Earth have spent millennia hoping, praying for a way to get back home.
So, that warrants an invasion? If a home is all you want, there has to be a better way.
The people of Earth have incessantly squandered the resources Mother Nature gave to them. Don't you think it's time they received a taste of their own medicine? Just like the Mua did when they were thrown off their homeland.
I don't think that's for you to decide.
So you want it all to be in some god's hands? If so, I will become that god. I've already laid hands on the creator role here. If being the creator of all things makes you a god, then all that remains is for me to take the throne for myself.
We're not gonna stand here and allow that.
I fight in order to protect my own life. If you won't even let me do that, then why was I created? I see no point in further discussion. Only the strong survive. The first law of nature, wouldn't you agree? Now, allow me to show you just how insignificant you are.
Keep focused, everyone!
Allow me to grant requiem to the human race.
Now, if you can interrupt Revorse's casting, he's not that difficult. If you're at least level 60 and you have decent gear, you should be able to beat him. I'm about 140. I don't think this is going to be much of a challenge at all. There is two forms to Revorse. After you beat the first form, you will get a cutscene. Oh, by the way, there is a trophy for unlocking all of the cutscenes in the game. You get most of them just from starting the game. Two of them you get for getting to that save point at the Cave of the Seven Stars. The last one, however, requires you to do something that I didn't do. And we'll have to do that in another playthrough. But anyway, Revorse is not much of a threat, especially at the levels that I'm at. Your two melee fighters should be able to take him out pretty hard. Your mage that can do damage should be able to interrupt his spells and then just have your healer heal everybody, but melee doesn't really do jack shit here. And that's phase 1 down.
No challenge at all!
My body.
What's going on?
Watch out! can't lose this!
Accept your fate and kneel down for your divine purging.
Phase 2 is a little bit more difficult, but still at the level I'm at, this is nothing. If you are like level 60, then you might want to take control of the healer. Don't let anybody's health get below half health, because he could potentially wipe out your party at level 60, but at a level 140, this is no challenge again. Again, just have your melee fighters go after him, have your mages do their damage, healer heals, and he'll go down. And then you get to enjoy your ending based on who is in your party and which ending you got. Now, we did the steps to get the ending for Ronix and Ilya to end up together. Next playthrough, we're going to have a little bit more work to get that ending. And I'll discuss about next playthrough when we get to the credits. But anyway, just enjoy the final battle of the game. If you beat the Cave of the Seven Stars, this is nothing.
Phoenix Blast! Phoenix
Dragon Roar! Take this! Yes! Did we do it?
Is he gone?
All he wanted was to survive in the end, didn't he? All the power in the world can't help a person overcome a fragile spirit, I suppose.
Maybe that's the secret. Maybe you need a weak body to be strong in spirit.
Perhaps. When I look at the Rokians, I can't help but hold out some hope for the human race, too.
They may not have the technology, but they have the heart. We could learn a lot from them.
Thanks for everything, you guys.
Why the sad face? Who's to say this is goodbye forever?
Meeting all of you has been one of the most valuable experiences I've ever had.
I really have to thank you, Roddick. You helped me realize something very important. I'll never forget any of you. I promise. Ha-ha! I bet you can't bear to leave me at this point. But don't worry. I'm sure you'll see me again soon enough. Goodbye, everyone! They're all gone.
I feel like the wind's been taken out of my sails.
Cheer up a little.
Let's go back to Roke, then.
I've had the worst time finding a young swordsman to pass my skills on to. Not training Roddick when I had the chance feels like I've missed a very precious opportunity. Ah, well, I've got a long time yet. No need to panic. I've finally got some peace for a change. I could use a nice leisurely walk now and then.
Eris? Eris! Where did you go?
I'm right here, Joshua.
Try not to stray too far away from me. I was worried I lost you again.
Oh, quit worrying so much. It's not like that's gonna happen. Even if guys like that show up again, I think we're strong enough to fend for ourselves this time.
You've definitely gotten stronger, Eris. Maybe even a little too strong.
How much longer are you gonna be talking to Father? I'm gonna leave you here, you know.
Wait a minute. Eris! Where are you going?
Guess my work here is done. We've sure been through a lot. But if you think this is the end, you've got another thing coming.
I suppose this is gonna be goodbye for good then.
Yeah, but I may come back here and pay you a visit.
Let's just hope it's a friendly visit the next time.
But I do hope you two will come and visit us again soon. Just give us a little warning next time.
We will. I still think Roke would be better off as an undeveloped civilization. I think that's best for your planet.
Agreed. Getting developed means having air pollution, contaminated water, chemicals in your food, and losing your forests to industry. There's nothing positive about it.
Oh, I think there is.
Huh?
Well, for one, we wouldn't have had the chance to meet you guys. And we wouldn't have gone on this amazing adventure. Don't worry about us. We are going to make Roke even better than before.
Yeah, well, we can't wait to come and see what you've accomplished. Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
Well, goodbye!
I'm glad I had the opportunity to work with all of you.
Yes, we're glad too, but the real adventure for us is only just beginning.
So the two anime cutscenes we saw in this video are the two we get if we go to the save point in the Cave of the Seven Stars. As I said, there's one more save point, or one more, not save point, one more cutscene. But what that requires is we, with Eoshua, Mavel, and not Ashley in your party, go to the room where Mavel turned into Eris, and you have a cutscene there. You don't get the cutscene if Ashley is in your party, because he will convince her to return to being Eris, which is what we got in this playthrough. I will have to do 2 more playthroughs to get the platinum, because I need to beat the game with Cius, Mavel, Fia, and 2 other characters that we have not really seen. One we did see, that little cat girl at the beginning that we saved from the pirates. Remember her? That's a party member that we get later. And the last one we have not met. Some of you may be thinking, you never did do the arena. Well, that's how we get that last party member we haven't met. So, I don't know if I want to do a full playthrough on video wise here, or if I just want to show like the recruiting of the new characters and maybe the new ending. Maybe some of the other trophies that we can get, because there are still, counting the platinum, 10 trophies for me to get. There's a second ending that I need to get. There's 3 characters I need to recruit for trophies. Then I have to beat the game with Cius in the party, and I have to beat the game with Mavel in the party. And I have to beat the game with each of the new characters that I need to recruit. So I've still got some work to do. So definitely, I think what I'm going to do on the next playthrough is I'm going to get Cius, Fia, and the cat girl, and then the character we never met for my 4 optional characters. And then the third playthrough is where I will get Mavel with Eoshua and not have Ashley, and get that cutscene, and then kind of reload from there and beat the game with Mavel, and that should be the platinum. But again, I don't know if I'm going to do a second full playthrough, or if I'm just going to show highlights, or if I'm just going to leave it alone until I get the platinum and then just have the platinum journey. I don't know what I want to do yet. That's the whole trick. I don't know what I want to do. I know I don't need to do all that side stuff. So for the most part, I can just kind of speed run through the game. The only side thing I need to still do is the arena. And I'll have to do that not just for the character, but because doing that arena also gets you an SFT. And we need to get all the SFTs. So the arena has one, and having Fia will get one. If it weren't for the fact that I wasn't getting Fia this playthrough, I would have gotten that trophy this playthrough. But we didn't get Fia, so we couldn't get that trophy. But yeah, give me an idea of what you guys would like to see. Would you like to see a second full playthrough, or just quickly play through the game and just do highlights? I'm undecided on what I want to do. But anyway, you may be wondering, well, what about the ending for Ronix and Ilya getting together? We didn't see that, and you said you got that. You get that ending after the credits roll, and then you'll have the scene with them too, and that is the end of the game. And then basically the game tells you, oh, hey, now that you beat the game, why don't you do the Cave of 7 Wonders? Already did it. I'm definitely not going to do that again. Well, basically, as I said, whether I do this off camera or I do a second full playthrough, we're just going to run through the game. I'm not going to do all this fucking crazy grinding that I did this time. But anyway, if you've enjoyed the walkthrough so far, drop a like, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment on if you want to see a second playthrough with the other characters, or if you just want to see highlights, and I will see you guys next time.
Well done, Captain.
Thanks. Mission accomplished. Set a course to Earth.
Yes, Captain.
Elia,
What is it, Captain?
sorry for all the trouble.
Oh, not at all, Captain. You may not have noticed, but I'm used to covering your back by this point. You don't have to start worrying about me now.
Oh, I see.
What's wrong, Captain? You're acting a little strange.
I've been bound by my past for so long I never tried to do anything because I was afraid of the regret that would follow. When they decided to seal off Roke from the rest of the universe, I thought there was nothing I could do about it. But then I realized if I sat idly by, I'd regret it for the rest of my life.
And that decision wound up saving an entire civilization. You should be proud of yourself, Captain.
Well, I couldn't have done it all by myself.
What do you mean, Captain?
It was Roddick and the others who saved Roke, the never-say-die spirit they had, right down to the last man. I think Roddick and his friends taught me how important that spirit really is.
I agree.
You can't do anything if you're too afraid of the ramifications. I think I'm going to try improving on that in the future.
Good idea.
And there's something I'm going to need for that.
Captain?
Sorry I made you wait so long.
Huh?
I need you, Elia. Now, and for the rest of my life.
Captain?
Will you join me?
Yes. I'll be with you. Always.
Thank you, Elia.